Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is day 2 of my holiday Christmas content and I am so excited that you're here. Originally, I was not gonna go all out with like a huge set or any big like production value or anything for Christmas. I was just gonna, take you guys along as I did my normal stuff. And then I was down here and I was wrapping presents and I hung the garland and I got this wreath, which actually is real. This is from Costco. So if it looks a little wonky, that's because that is a real wreath and it smells amazing. I'm sorry that you can't smell it. We never have a real tree anymore, but it is nice to have just a little bit of fresh greenery. But what you need to know is that sometimes I just get an idea in my head and the idea must be executed pretty much immediately. Like we don't have any time to waste. I don't know why I get like this. I don't know, is it hormonal? Is it just because I'm a Cancer? Is it because I get excited about stuff? No idea. But it was about 7 o'clock at night a few days ago and I told Scott, we must have a Christmas tree in the basement and I must have it right now. So yeah, let's just go straight into the footage of that hilarity that ensued. And then, yeah, I'll see you back here in just a minute. I think that is our one. 7-foot Grand Teton pine. What do y'all think? 400 lights, quick connect, and I'll show it to you on the floor. We're at Lowe's, by the way. I'll show it to you on the floor. It's this one. And I kind of like how it has the little pieces of flocking inside. I think that'll look really, really good. And it doesn't have, it's got a more yellowish hue to it. I think that's really, really pretty. And it's not, it's not cheap, but it's also not horrifically expensive. Color changing 3-light function. Oh, interesting. It has color changing. That's kind of fun. I think that's the one. We have the ornaments and we have the tree, and now I have to go home and put it all together. Okay, so worth it, right? Like, I know, you're like, Jen, didn't you just Swedish death clean your holiday decor? Aren't you going a more minimalistic route? Aren't you trying to declutter and get rid of stuff? Yes, I am. However, sometimes the heart wants what the heart wants. And I wanted this tree. I'm super happy with it. Is it like the most amazing designer tree anybody ever had? No, of course not. But it's joyful and it's happy. And yeah, it just is making my Christmas that much more fun. So we're gonna go with it. Okay, so what are we doing today? We're gonna open a couple of advent calendars. We're gonna talk about stress and fatigue and where are we right now at this part of the holiday season. And I'm going to tell you about what's going to come in the next video, and it's something that I'm really excited about. So where should we start? Should we start with advent calendars? I'm thinking yes, we start with advent calendars. So I am not going to be opening wine advent calendar, which I'm not even sure that I told you that I got, the Tea Forte advent calendar, and the Seas chocolate calendar. All amazing, but with me only doing Advent Christmassy videos once a week, I didn't really think I could do like 6 bottles of wine in one video. That felt like that would be a little excessive. So just know that I am really enjoying most of those wines. Not all. A couple of them have been kind of stinkers. But yeah, there's been some really nice blends in there. So maybe next video, I'll kind of talk about what my favorites have been. The chocolates are gone. And in fact, according to our Seas Advent calendar, Christmas was 3 days ago. So nothing I can do about that. That was a family effort. I won't take all the blame for that. The tea one I have been drinking regularly. I had the English breakfast tea yesterday. I had that nougat one that Mom and I opened together. That was so incredibly yummy. Never had bought anything from Tea Forte before, and I definitely will be buying from them again because that was really fun. Advent calendar continues to be. We have the Elemis one, and I also have on the floor the Apotheke one. It's kind of heavy, so I'm going to wait till I'm done with this to open that one. I have burning right here day one of the Apotheke one. And I can tell you this candle is amazing. I've been burning it every night up in my bedroom. It smells so good. Their candles are a little strong. So if you don't like a heavily scented candle, they may not be for you, but I'm really loving them. But let's dig into our Elemis calendar. The first one you guys saw Mom open, and I sent that home with her. So these will be the first ones that will be just for me. So I'm very excited about that. Let's start with day 2. This calendar, by the way, so incredibly pretty. Like, I love the presentation of all of it. So fun. So day 2 is right here. Yes, second day of December. Just kind of jumped out at me there. What do we have? We have the Clarifying Clay Wash. We did have one of these in last year's advent calendar and my son swiped it. So I'm really happy to have another one. This is Skin Clearing Facial Wash. Now, I don't have a lot of problems with like acne and blemishes, although I shouldn't say that, knock on wood. What's wood here? Because I have had so many friends that as they go through perimenopause and headed towards menopause, they never had acne prone skin and then all of a sudden they do. And it never hurts to have like a pore cleansing facial wash. So I'll definitely be using this. So that is, let me hold it up so you can see. Elemis Clarifying Clay Wash. So that's really good. Okay, excited about that. That's day number 2. Okay, it's right here. Day number 3. Do you see it right there at the bottom? Day number 3 is... Oh, I'm so glad I got another one of these. Okay, this is the Glow Priming Moisturizer. Every time I wear this, I get remarks. Not remarks of like, oh my gosh, your makeup looks so good, but remarks like, wow, your skin looks really good. As I get older, your skin just gets a little dull. It doesn't kind of glow like it used to. And this underneath my foundation has been amazing. In fact, I think of the ones last year, this is the only one that I'm completely out of, and I want to order a full size of it. So Superfood Glow Priming Moisturizer. This is a great product. Absolutely love this. Number 4, right here. We are actually headed out of town tomorrow. And as soon as I'm done filming this, I have to go pack. We are going to Scottsdale for a family wedding, and I'm so excited. It is my brother's daughter is getting married, and all my family will be there. It's a beautiful time of year in Scottsdale. Weirdly, it's going to be cold for Scottsdale, which is a huge caveat, but you're in the desert, right? So it's going to be 41 for the low and like only 65, 68 for the high. So I'm rethinking my packing strategy, but that's what next week's video will be. Will be all about our trip to Scottsdale. So I'm excited. Okay, this is the Pro Collagen Glow Boost Exfoliator. All right, if you guys have mature skin and you're not exfoliating, you need to be. You don't have to do it all the time. Some people, like some of the products say do it every day. I think that's crazy and could actually be damaging to your skin. But every other week or so, I like to do some exfoliating, and this is a really good product. So I'm excited to have another. I've never bought the full size of this, but I did use all of mine from last year. So I'm excited about that. The Pro Collagen line is predominantly what I use on my own skin. And I'll link in the description box the video where I talked about all of the Elemis products that I use pretty much every day. Okay, day number 5. Oh, I don't even know if I told you guys. The reason we're whipping through these so quickly is because I'm only doing the videos once a week. I'm doing like all the ones that you missed. So this is going to be day 2 through 7. I think this video is going up on either the 7th or the 8th. So we're going to do 2 through 7 today. So number 5 is the Dynamic Resurfacing Gel Mask. And this one, I think you're supposed to use like once a week, once every other week. I need to use this. I love a good mask, and this looks really, really good. So we're going to give that a try. So that's number 5. Was that number 5? Yeah, that was number 5. Number 6 is right up here. And this one is, I'm trying to go through these fairly quickly because I don't want to be boring. Okay, this is the Dynamic Resurfacing Skin Smoothing Essence. And this is used morning and evening after cleansing and toning. So you would use this, I guess, instead of moisturizer. So yeah, definitely going to give that one a try. I'm pretty committed to the Pro Collagen line, which is almost why I didn't do this advent calendar at all, because I know what I like. But it's always good, especially for travel, to try new products when you travel. In fact, I might take a couple of these on my trip with me. So that's kind of fun. Okay, let's go to, whoops, I've got to put these boxes back. 7. Okay, here we go. 7th of December. I get kind of excited when they're written out like that. I feel like that might be a good thing. I hope this is, oh, yay. Okay, this is the Frangipani Manoi Luxurious Shower Cream. This shower cream, so I have it in our guest bathroom, and already I've had guests raving about it. And I've also used not this one, but the other fragranced one in my own shower. It's amazing, especially in the winter when you don't want your skin to dry out from soap. This shower cream, like, it smells really good and it does not dry your skin out at all. So this is, woohoo! I'm very, very, very happy about that. That's also one of those things I feel like I never buy for myself. I just never think about it, but if it's in there and I have it, I'm definitely going to use it. And then, what was that? Was that number 7? I said that's as far as we were going to go. Oh, I want to open 8, but we're going to wait. We will do number 8 next time. So I will close our little letterbox up and we will put this over here. And now we're gonna do the candle one, but before we do, I wanna show you guys a short little video of me putting up my garland on my banister, and then what I've done in the dining room this Christmas. I kind of pared down a little bit, and then I don't know, you'll see. I pared down, and yet somehow it feels like it's more excessive than it was last year, but I did a lot more with candles. I ended up using one of my huge garlands. All of my garlands are from Frontgate. I will link them below. Do not get sticker shock. They are quite pricey. But if you want to have that really full, beautiful look, I think they're well worth the investment. I've had really good luck with them. All of the ones I've had now are on year either 3 or 4, and they really do look beautiful. So let's go to footage of that. I'll show you the dining room, all done up for the evening with the candles and all of that. And then we'll come back and we'll do the candle advent calendar. That works. So the Apotheke one is the one that was really pricey. It was $260, but like I told you guys, the candles are really, really beautiful. And I'll have to add up when we're done if it was like what the value was there. In fact, I might do that for this. Well, no, I'll do it at the end so that you guys know if you're thinking of doing it next year. But I did already pull out, I think it was day 7. I could tell which one it was because it was larger, and it was the reed diffuser. And I really wanted to start using it right away. So I'll show you guys a picture of that, but I did already cheat and take that one out. As I told you guys in the first video, my box came damaged. And when I opened it, I realized it, and I quickly like checked to make sure that none of the candles were hurt, and they weren't. So I just left it. I'm sure they would have replaced it for me, but it was just the packaging, so it wasn't really that big of a deal. So for this one, oh, this is so pretty, by the way. What a fun, I mean, look at that. What a fun, just like joyful, happy thing to do every day during the holidays, especially because it's getting dark at, 4:30, 5 o'clock. So having candles is a big deal. Okay, so we're going to go with day number 2, which is right here. Let's open up that puppy. Come on. And this one is Santal Rock Rose. Very pretty, very floral, but fresh. It almost smells a little bit like the fresh linen type of a scent. That's really, really pretty. I like that a lot. I'm going to set that right there. And then number 3, which is all the way over here. This one is, well, let me smell it first and see if I can determine what it is. Something lemon. It almost smells like, yeah, it's Meyer lemon and mint. I was going to say it almost smells like lemon pledge, but I don't mean that in a bad way. My mom used to use lemon pledge, and that smell always makes me think of growing up, of the house being clean. Yeah, it's not bad at all. I'm not sure I would buy a full size of this, but especially for January, that's one big tip about candles. If you are like shopping for your mom or you're shopping for your best friend, don't buy them holiday candles and give them to them on December 25th. At least don't do that for me. I want scents that work for January, February, March, because I'm already done with holiday candles at that point, if that makes sense. So unless you're doing the gift giving like in late November, early December, I think you're much better off going with a more organic, cleaner smelling scent that will work really well in January. January is such a great month. I love it for so many reasons. I love December too. Really love January. Okay, put that right there. And then we need day number 4. Here's day number 4. Oh, is 4 the one I took? Yeah, I lied. I thought it was 7. It was 4. This was that reed diffuser, and it was a cypress something, and it definitely has a evergreen scent. And I already have that upstairs in my entryway, and it is making like the whole front of the house smell so beautiful and Christmassy. So I'm really happy with that. So day number 5 is next, and that one's right here. Okay. Sea salt grapefruit. Okay, that one I love. This one, I'll see how it smells when I burn it, and I'll check back with you guys. But this one, 100%, I would want a full size of, because at least this size of that, because this just smells incredible. Sea salt grapefruit. Love that. Okay, that was number 5. This is almost like a wine tasting, like you need something to cleanse your palate in between. Okay, number 6 is right here. Oh, it's pretty. It's green. Okay, this is the black cypress. This is the same scent as the reed diffuser, or close to it. Yes, very Christmassy, very evergreen. And it's not that you can burn whatever scent candles you want to burn whenever you want to burn them, but this does definitely give off a evergreen Christmas vibe. So we'll be burning this one. Like this one, I will burn right away. These I will probably save for January or February when I need a little, pick me up. Because Christmas, like, don't you feel like the holidays gives us like a little bit of a boost to get through the darkness and all of that. But then January and February sometimes seem a little long. So I'm trying to put aside a few things to kind of help me get through that as well. Okay, number 7. Oh, she's pretty. Birchwood apple. Look at that beautiful purple color. Oh, okay. So this is what I'm talking about, right? This is more of a January, February scent. And I'm so happy that they didn't just go with all holiday scents, that they went with things that are, good for all different times of the year. Because you're not going to be able to burn all of these in the month of December. Oh, that's really, really pretty. Oh my gosh. I love that so much. Okay. So I hope you have enjoyed today's video. As I said, we are leaving to go on a super fun trip. I'm hoping to bring that to you next week. Also, probably coming up next week over on my other channel, I have a huge announcement to make. So be on the lookout for that. If you watch this channel, it will probably be suggested to you because, you know, that's how YouTube works. So we're at that stage of the holidays where I feel like we are all already feeling a little worn out. At least I was. And here we are, as I'm filming this, it is the 6th of December. You're probably seeing it on the 7th or the 8th. It's not too late to do a holiday reset. It's not too late to cancel some plans. It's not too late to simplify, to take some things off the list, to call an audible. If you open up your calendar and every single night is busy and you're a person who doesn't do so well with every single night being busy, that would be me. This is the right time to amend, to fix, to adjust, and there's no shame in that. It's okay to admit that back in November when you made some of these commitments, you overestimated your own energy. Maybe you're a little bit sick. Maybe you caught a cold. Maybe you're dealing with something else. Maybe something came up unexpected for you emotionally, physically, no matter what it is. It's okay to amend, to adjust, and to pace yourself. If you're at this point and you're already exhausted, it's definitely time to back off. And I know that might seem impossible, and maybe you can't take 3 or 4 things off of your calendar. Maybe you can take 2 things off your calendar. Maybe you can make, a few less things homemade and you can buy a few more things at the store. Maybe you could get grocery delivery this week. I don't know where you are. And obviously, as I'm saying this, I am chief sinner of all in this area. But this is our week to reassess, to be more realistic, to decide if we can really be, cashing the checks that we wrote earlier on in the month or maybe later in November. And let's all just take a deep breath. Let's stop and be grateful. Let's really pause and reflect so that this season doesn't just pass in a blur of stress and activities, but instead is a season where we can savor and enjoy and be with the people that we love. Whatever you're doing today, I hope you're finding joy. I will see you next week, and I hope you have the best week ever. Bye.